Hi guys, another Illustrator video tutorial. This time we're gonna do this this Pepsi logo that is in task 3. Now, what I want to show you is what happens if you already have a picture file that you want to use. Let's open a new document. Okay, and if I already have a file that I've already saved, so file. So instead of opening, you're going to use this place option here. So in the file place, okay, and it'll get you to your eventually to your directory structure. So find your picture. Oops. Hang on a second. Try that again. It's down here somewhere. Logos. There it is. Okay, so I've got my very pixelated Pepsi logo here. Oops. Okay, so if I want to stretch that, if I want to make it bigger without stretching it, hold that shift, and you get your circular Pepsi logo. So this one's a bit more complicated than the ones we've done before. Just going to explain to you what we're going to do. We're going to do this in 3 sections. First of all, we're going to do this ring around the outside. We're going to do this red bit in here. And we're going to do this blue bit all separately. Okay, so we're going to build it up to make it the Pepsi logo. First thing we're going to do in copying this, we're going to try and find the center point. Now, if you look on here, we're going to make this blue one first. Okay, so let's have a look. Even though, luckily for this JPEG, the center of this, I think, is actually the center of the circle as well, which is good because we stretch out all our circles from the middle of this image. But what I'll show you is the rulers and guidelines. So I think Control R is your rulers. Not completely necessary, but can be useful. But you can drag out. So if you take your cursor up here and you drag out, okay, it's called a guideline. I think it snaps to the. I think you can snap it to the center here, or you can get it pretty good. Yeah, so see how what you can do is see how it's not quite, it's a little bit hard to see, but you can't, the center of that image is not quite on the center of those crosshairs there. What you do is actually just grab the cursor and see where it says intersect, drop it there, and that's going to be the exact center of your image there. Okay, we're going to make this blue ring around the outside first. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in as far as I can go. Let me just check that it's in the center there. There it is. It's in the center there. So intersect the center there. Okay, so we're going to use the circle tool or ellipse tool. If you want to create a circle, you hold down shift, and that'll keep it even. Okay, so let's have a look. Select the intersect here. Actually, before we do that, on the okay, what we want to do is we're going to make it the no fill, and we're going to let's make it a say yellow, something that stands out a bit so we can see what we're doing. So we're going to make a yellow outline, and we're going to make, okay, so starting from our middle point, we're going to drag out, and notice how it does this. It drags out to the side. So if you hold down Alt, it does it from the center, and if you hold down Shift at the same time, it'll make a circle. Okay, so do your best to get around the outside of that there. You let it go, and it'll make this circle here. I'm not exactly sure why it's blue. I think if I click away, you'll see a slight yellow line around there. We're going to make another one. Okay, so we're going to do the inner circle here. So same thing again, but we're going to make it smaller. So start at your center, hold down Alt Shift, and go to the inner circle there. So a little bit hard to see. Actually, what I might do is I'm going to change that to black. Okay, so the ring, let's make the stroke black, and I'm going to do that for the other one as well. So you click on the other one and make that black as well, so you should be able to see it. Here we go, black. Okay, so just explain what's happened here. I'm going to move this away for a second. And what we've got here is two circles, one on top of each other, which is okay. You can actually colour them, make that white and make that blue, and you've got what you want. But I'm going to show you why this is so powerful. Now we're going to use this Pathfinder tool to make a ring. So if I was to colour this, say this blue, in fact what I might do is sample the colour here. Okay, so we've got a blue circle, and I'm going to make another blue circle because I want the ring to be blue. So let's just sample that again, same colour. Okay, so we've got two blue circles. What I want to do is I'm going to subtract or take away this inner one and the outer one, so it's just left with a ring. Okay, so there's only one ring instead of two circles. Alright, so from this you need to use the sub-selection tool, the direct selection tool, sorry. So you click on that, and you press Shift, and click on that one, so you've selected both of them. Now, in the last tutorial, I showed you this minus front. So click on that, and you're left with a ring, like this. So that's our outer ring there. Okay, what I've done is I've moved our ring out here, because it's in the way. And the good thing about the crosshairs that I put in there is I can put this image back to here whenever I want. And I'm not going to lose my place. I can put this back in here whenever I want to. So we're going to concentrate on making this red bit here now. Okay, so you might notice that we could go around with this with the pen tool and make this one shape. But what I'm going to use is with these Pathfinder tools, because you might notice this is part of a circle and this is a curve. Okay, so we can use our intersect tool, I'll show you this in a minute, to form part of a circle and a curve. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a circle starting from here, just like I did before, but I'm going to make it to the about where that red circle is. We can in fact use this circle to make that blue bit there too, but do that again in a minute. So that's pretty good. Okay, so it's blue. Let me turn that off for a second. Make that invisible, and let's make that, let's make it red or something like that. No, red's not a good colour because let's make it yellow. I like yellow. Okay, so we've got a circle which will form the outside of that red part there, and then I'm going to draw an edge using the pen tool here. Now watch closely. I'm going to start about here, so here, and I'm going to go, I can actually click on this edge here, and I'm going to click and hold. I'm going to draw out, okay, a path like that. Okay, so that's kind of where that edge is, that curve. Now, I'm just going to go like this. This doesn't actually matter, because this is the only edge I'm concerned about. So what I'm going to do here, I've got two shapes. I've got a circle on this pen shape tool here, and I'm going to use my direct selection tool. I'm going to select both of these. In fact, maybe I can just use this one. So to select two shapes, you need to hold down Shift while you do it. And I've got two shapes, have I? Two shapes selected there, and I'm going to use the intersect tool. And what you'll see, hopefully, is all these things will disappear, and what I'm left with is this shape here. Now I'm going to move this image out of the way just to show you what's going on here. Okay, and that's what I'm left with. So that was part of that pen tool and that circle there. So I've got a shape there now. I can colour that red. Eyedropper tool, sorry. Okay, so I've got my red section there. Okay, I'm actually gonna leave it there. And I'm gonna drop this back on here, because that's not actually gonna get in the way. I think we're back there. I've got that red bit there. I'm going to stop this video, and I'm going to, because I don't think I've got enough time left, upload it and do the blue bit. Just bear with me.